we're going to be looking at some ways to use your trackpad. In a lot of ways, it functions like your mouse. But instead of clicking like you would with the mouse, where you would click the mouse button, well, we're just going to tap. And the tap is just what it sounds like. The single tap is very much like a single tap on your mouse. I can also use my finger, just like you'd move your mouse. Sliding a single finger moves your mouse around. I'm going to come over here to this particular icon. I'm going to tap once, and you notice that the icon lights up, indicating it's selected. So a single tap will select something. To unselect, you just go to a blank part on your desktop and click, and that happens there. Now this is also very, very handy for your menus too. If I come up to my menus, and for this case, I'm on my view menu, I'm going to single tap, and it drops down my view menu. I'm now able to, with a single finger, move up and down to make some choices, or I can move left or right just by dragging the single finger on the trackpad. If I wanted to select something off of one of those lists, for example, we'll go here to the view menu. I'm going to do a cleanup by kind of the icons on my desktop. Once I've got my mouse cursor over that, my hand is free, but I can just tap, and there magically the things have happened on my desktop. Now, another thing that the single tap is handy for is opening programs that are in your dock. Now, your dock are all the programs across the bottom of your screen. For example, I can open up Safari with a single tap. I just put my mouse cursor there, tapped once, it opens up. Once I'm on Safari, if I want to select an item that is on a web page, I can move my cursor with a single finger. I'm here over Mac. I'm going to look at MacBook Airs, which are like yours. I move the cursor down there just by sliding my finger, single tap. Now I've opened up that web page. The single tap is also handy for things like closing a window. I can use a single finger to move the cursor up to the little red close button in the upper left, a single tap, and I've then closed that particular window. I can open up another window by coming up to the File menu, single tapping, coming down to where it says New Window just by sliding my finger, tap, and now I've got a new Safari window open. In this case, Safari is looking at Google, which is okay. Anyway, that's the single tap. I'm going to minimize this window, which I can do with a single tap. Minimize is what the little yellow button in that group of 3 buttons is in the upper left. What it does is take that window and moves it down here to a place where it's closed. The other thing you can do with tap are a double tap, and just like you would a double click with your mouse. If I want to open up a particular item, and let's see what I've got. Well, let's see, in this case, I'll open up a folder that has a bunch of files in it down here called Bob Kern's album. I put my mouse cursor over it. My finger is not on the touchpad, and I'm going to double tap, just 2 real quick taps. And that causes the window to open up and show me its contents.